I bet some of you out there might want to know what it was like to train with the great Mike Mentzer. Well, in this video, I'll tell you all about it.
When you're training, every single rep counts, every set. It's about pushing past your limits.
So, let's talk about this video. Let's talk about what happened. Mike called me the night before. And you have to remember, Mike and me were friends for a long time, even before this video. He trained me for various months. And I also lived with Mike, which is another story in itself, which will come later in another video. So, but for now, the day of the video was absolutely horrific. Okay, like we're talking like everything you see, in one day. Everything you see was shot in one day. Mike calls me the night before and says to me, in his own words, "We're going to be doing the greatest exercise video in the world tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh well, I was like, sure, let's do it. I'm gonna be paying you $1,000. Back then, that was a great amount of money. For me, that was just like 2 months worth of food. Nowadays, nope. But no, it was great. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Money or not, this is about Mike Mentzer videos. This is about working with the greatest of all time. And I was extremely, extremely fucking excited. So excited that I forgot that I parked my car in a handicap spot. Yes, I did. And it took me 10 years to figure out that this is a handicap spot. Okay? I'll do that. That's very cool. Okay? Was I handicapped after the shoot? Oh, absolutely yes. Me and Mike had a little discussion about how we're going to do this. Okay? All out or acting it. I said, well, how about a mix of both? He said to me, now it's not going to look right. It's just not. Because first of all, I'm not a good actor. Okay, I suck. I tried Hollywood, it didn't work for me. This is an all-out effort video. This is about the true intensity that it takes to get through this. And you see it in the video. It's not acted, you can tell. Angel City Fitness is the gym that this takes place. Great gym. Absolutely great gym. Staff is wonderful. The machines are great. Knowledge equipment. A lot of knowledge equipment. He was owned by a guy named Ray Byers, I believe. I lived about 3 miles away from it, so it was perfect. So we shot this video in one day, like I said, absolutely killed me. It took me months to recover from this. I was so everywhere. Okay, I'm exaggerating. A few weeks, of course, but again, one day. When we started the video, I would say that when I now look at it, the screaming that I'm doing in there, the sort of like intense screaming, is something that I would definitely not do again. It might inspire some people, but I don't want to inspire people to scream because I think that's dumb as fuck. If anything, you should be breathing properly, you should be focusing and not making a scene out of it, and which I did, obviously. If this way of training resonates with you, if you're tired of the fitness noise and you want to understand how to train intelligently, I built something called the Heavy Duty Nation. It's my private community where we go much deeper than I can here on YouTube. We do weekly live video chats. There are courses, ebooks, downloadable resources, and a growing library of content all built around one thing: helping you train smarter and get better results. But honestly, it's more than just the content. It's the people. Serious men who want to learn, improve, and think for themselves. If that sounds like your kind of place, the link is down below. I'd love to have you on board. Mike was the only person that was able to get out this type of intensity in me. I had many training partners before, and nobody ever got to me like this. The stuff he said to me while we were working out, the things he mentioned, from the girls he's mentioned about the girls, the naked girls. I didn't care about naked girls while I trained, but he made some of the most absurd statements sometimes, which really ticked me off a little bit, So Ray was always a character, was only in the backdrop a little bit. He didn't say much. in the shadow of Mike, I could say that maybe. And during the video, he stepped up to me once and he mentioned something about certain attachments, certain ways to grip the bar better and that sort of thing. He's a very smart guy. He didn't have the influence on me like Mike did, though. And like I said, he's very laid back, sort of like kind of under the radar, doesn't say much, doesn't engage much. Nice dude. I mean, definitely nice dude. I remember talking to him about something in regards to his dialysis. He mentioned it to me, and he said he missed his dialysis, but somehow he went there and didn't hook him up properly. He said it created a mess. He was really pissed off. He walked away from it, didn't go back. Probably one of the reasons why he passed away. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you anything like this, but I know that it was suicide because he was very, very motivated. He spoke to me very much inspired about doing a new gym facility and creating this place for high intensity training. He was almost more inspired to do something great than Mike was. Mike wasn't talking a whole lot that day as far as what he wanted to do next. He did say the video is going to be great, which it is. We all know it's going to be YouTube. At one point, of course, we didn't have social media like that back then. We didn't know that. I wish I'd get paid for every clip there is, but I'm not. But hopefully this video will help a little bit, you know. By the way, I really love the fact that there's so many people out there talking about high intensity training and heavy duty training, and you're all promoting it and you're bringing it up there because I think it's great. I'm very much positively surprised to see all these people out there with their channels and their creativity behind the TikTok stuff I saw. It was amazing. I don't know who was all behind it, but hey, thumbs up, guys. I really love that. It's great. I just thought I'll come up with some amateur attempt to do something as well, and here's my first video, you know. So, and that seemed to be something that I might want to get off my chest, amongst some other things, which are stories about Mentzer, you know, me and him living together and the stuff that I had to deal with and was able to experience with the man was absolutely incredible. A lot of funny shit too. You'd be all surprised. Yeah, so the video was shot in one day, 10 hours, 12 hours. I was completely crippled afterwards. For him saying at the end of the video to me, he said, "Thank you for coming tonight, and we're going to be making history, and I'll see you in the next few days." So that was the last time I ever talked to Mike Mentzer. I talked to him during the shoot with some of the behind the scenes shots that you guys seen. I think Hit 0412 put one all of those up as far as putting together like behind the scenes. I don't know who filmed it, but there's Mike out there smoking away like a chimney like he always did. But we talked a little bit about it, and we said we're supposed to meet up the next day for coffee or brunch or whatever. I left that night, and I had plans to go to Palm Springs also. So, but I also wanted to get some breakfast. So I ended up going to Main Street, downtown Santa Monica, for breakfast at Shotzi, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's restaurant. I don't think it's still there, but great pancakes and stuff. Me and my buddy Jason Gallant from Canada, he will get some pancakes, get on the road, get to Palm Springs, do something, you know, work out different gyms and just, you know, do something, right? I was very adventurous back then those days. I still am, but anyway, so I'm at the parking lot at Shotzi's on Main Street. Park my Jeep, and I get this phone call. Phone rings. Mike, should I pick it up? Fuck it, let's go, whatever. Pick up the phone. Amir Ghazi's on there, friend of mine. Amir, good friend of mine, good friend of Mentzer, one of the inner circle guys, you know, one of the people that were very close to him, you know. Amir says to me that just, you know, be prepared what I'm about to tell you right now. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, I had a strange feeling a little bit about it, but, you know, I didn't think it's going to come through. So Mike passed away. Like, why? Well, we don't know yet. He's dead. He's done. He's dead. Fuck, dude. Freaked me out, man. Of course, I lost my appetite. Never went to Arnold's. Which is really... It's almost like weird. I'm at Arnold Schwarzenegger's restaurant having breakfast. One of the biggest rivals of Mike Mentzer. And I find out Mike passed away. That's just... It's kind of a dark thing, man. If you ask me, it's kind of weird. I feel like I still know that it just, it just always gets me when I think about that.
The philosophy will always live on.